A student tosses his plastic bottle into the trash for the sake of convenience. This is the same fate for 2.5 million bottles every hour in America. He should have instead done the morally right thing and placed it in a recycling bin. Every day, approximately 8 million pieces of plastic waste enter our oceans. The United States is just one of the many countries contributing to global plastic pollution. The US has 3 million tons of mismanaged plastic waste, which is 1 million tons more than most of the other countries. This waste ultimately collects in gyres, which are circulating ocean currents. In the case of US, plastics often end up in North Pacific and North Atlantic gyres. Plastic pollution negatively affects wildlife as animals such as turtles, fish, and birds often consume or get trapped by plastic products, dying as a result. Recently, a whale was found in the Philippines that died because of the aforementioned plastic pollution. A shocking 40 kilograms of plastic was found in its carcass.
Chances are you too have wondered about the impact of plastics on the environment, or have opted to throw away plastic products instead of recycling. Plastics are quickly become a widespread environmental hazard, but it's not had to be this way. By working together under a united goal, we at SARO can do our part against the fight against plastic waste through reducing plastic consumption, and in this video, I propose some solutions.
It all began in East London, where Alexander Parkes created the first man-made plastic material named Parkesine during 1950 as a cheap replacement for rubber. This was followed by the creation of purely synthetic Bakelite in 1907 by Hendrik Bakelite, which kick-started the plastic revolution. Bakelite was created in order to fulfill the huge demand for plastics there were not enough natural resources for. However, durable plastics pose a great threat to the ecosystem. Plastics are held together by carbon-carbon bonds, which decomposers are unable to break apart. This means that once plastics are created, they are here to stay. We should thus concentrate on reducing plastic usage in addition to recycling. Almost all plastics contain hazardous substances such as oligomers, monomers, and flame retardants. These substances cause harm to humans by eliciting an immune response and disrupting the endocrine system. Flexible plastics also tend to have amorphous regions, which makes it easier for harmful chemicals to latch onto them. Wildlife in the ocean may consume this toxic plastic. This is concerning as toxins can be carried up the food chain and ultimately impact our long-term health when ingested. This is why the actions at SARO to reduce plastic consumption is important. Currently, some students in schools throughout California are petitioning for bans of plastic straws in their school cafeterias. For example, Jorgensen, a student at Poly High School, wrote an article on December 1st, 2017 on having vendors at Poly switch to paper straws. CSUOB is similarly attempting to phase out plastic usage by negotiating with vendors and adjusting to more environmentally friendly practices, such as selling reusable products and installing water fountains. These petitions tag along with California's restriction effective January 2019 on issuing plastic straws.
California Governor Jerry Brown has just signed the first state law barring dine-in restaurants from providing plastic straws unless customers specifically ask for them. Our infatuation with single-use convenience has led to disastrous consequences, the governor wrote on Thursday in an announcement about the bill's passage. Brown went on to speak more about plastic's harmful effect on our planet.
While some elementary schools, such as Pris Elementary, opted to partner with community organizations such as Grades of Green to jointly employ methods of plastic conservation. This included the acquisition of more recycling bins and setting up waste sorting stations. Here at SARO, straws are not included as part of lunch, and we use paper trays instead of foam trays. Although SARO does employ some methods of plastic conservation, there is still room for improvement in the cafeteria. The remaining source of plastics found in school is from the continued use of plastic sporks and the sale of plastic water bottles, as well as snacks in plastic packages. Although recycling plastics is one way to reduce plastic waste, not all plastics can recycle, and some cost more to recycle than to make new virgin plastics. Elimination of plastics from the source through a reduction of plastic consumption is thus the best solution to reducing plastic waste at SARO. This can be achieved through the collaborative efforts of students, teachers, and parents. Administrators can work hand in hand with the district to switch out plastic sporks for metal ones. The upfront cost of installing dishwashers to wash metal sporks is high. Over time, however, the cost of having to continually purchase plastic sporks will outweigh that of installing dishwashers and buying metal utensils while improving the environment. An alternative solution would be to use the sinks already in the cafeteria. Each student will be assigned a metal spork, which has to be returned to the cafeteria at the end of lunch each day for washing. Students can help by fostering an environment of accountability to ensure that no metal sporks are stolen. Students may also choose to bring their own utensils instead. Another method to reduce plastic on campus is by practicing ethical consumerism.
Conscious consumerism is a social movement based on awareness of the impact of purchasing decisions on your health, the environment, and the worldwide community.
This means that students should only purchase products that are environmentally friendly, refrain from purchasing plastic bottles, and instead buy reusable ones. This method is only effective when a majority of students participate. Thus, students should help by spreading awareness of the dangers posed by plastic through posters displayed throughout Sado, and to encourage ethical consumerism. Parents can play a role by forming a green team and by brainstorming new ways to facilitate the reduction of plastic usage, as well as organizing events to talk about the issue.
If we come together for the greater good, we can reduce plastic pollution and pave a better world for the future generations to come. Special thanks to staff, teachers, and students of Sado Academy for making this project possible.